What's up, guys? Jade's Corner back here again for yet another episode in my fantasy fight series. And before I get into today's video, just gotta mention, also coming out with today's video is my Godzilla versus Hulk matchup on my other channel, which is called Black. It's gonna be in the description down below. Many of you guys have already subscribed to that other channel, but if you haven't, since you're new, or if you're new, if that makes more sense, go subscribe to that channel and also go check out that matchup. That matchup should have already been posted by now. I think it's supposed to come out, or it was supposed to come out at this point, because this video will be released after. It was supposed to come out around like maybe 1:30 today. So yeah, go check that out. Put a lot of hard work and effort into that video. That video is actually really well done in terms of the editing, in my opinion. So yeah. And a lot of you guys have been asking for Marvel and DC fights on here, so I made that separate channel just for that. So if you want those types of fights, go on there. But in today's matchup, we have Alpha Peter Hale versus Alpha Derek Hale. Uncle versus nephew. Who is coming out on top in this? Let's find out. Alright, so I'm not going to talk about Alpha Peter or Alpha Derek too much in this video. Gone over them numerous times, as you guys know recently. Alpha Peter and Alpha Derek have been in a whole bunch of fantasy fights as of late. So yeah, definitely not going to talk about them. I'm just going to get to the chase, who I think would win. So who do I think wins in this video? I think that Alpha Peter is coming out on top in this, and here's why. Alpha Derek, we clearly see throughout the series, is way weaker than Alpha Peter ever was, and that's pretty apparent given two examples. So when Alpha Peter fought Beta Scott and Beta Derek, right, he did that non-transformed, and he was able to knock them around for a good portion of that fight, pretty much being untouched. But when Derek as an alpha fought Scott by himself, Derek had to transform. Now, some people are probably going to comment and be like, oh, well, he did it for an intimidation display. I don't think so. I think that Derek needed to transform in order to beat Scott, because Derek probably knew he wasn't as strong as Peter as an alpha. But yeah, the fact that Derek had to transform just to fight and take out Beta Scott, and Peter didn't, and he had to or not had to, but he took out Beta Scott and Beta Derek in his human form is very impressive. Also, the one factor that's going to have Derek job out pretty bad, land flat on his ass looking up at the lights in this video, is the fact that Peter has his gigantic wolf form, which automatically puts Peter in the top 5 or top 4 strongest alphas conversation in the entire series, as many of you guys know. And Derek has nothing up his sleeve that's going to be able to even touch Alpha Peter's form, unlike Alpha Scott, who has way better feats than Alpha Derek ever had in the entire show. So yeah, also Alpha Derek, I would consider him to be one of the weakest alphas we've seen in Teen Wolf. He jobbed out pretty bad to Kali and all of their encounters in season 3 part 1 of Teen Wolf, and I would say he's on par with Ennis. I would say they're pretty much even, but that's only because, in my opinion, I think Derek has the necessary technique and fighting skill to be on par with an augmented alpha werewolf such as Ennis. So yeah, Alpha Peter, definitely stronger than Alpha Derek. The strongest feat I would say Alpha Derek has is probably going up against the Kanema, who's easily alpha level, and this is the Kanema in its beta form, not even the alpha form Kanema, which we never got to see in the series anyway. So yeah, that's all I'll give Derek. Pretty much that's impressive, I guess. And yeah, that's who I think would win. So I think that Alpha Peter definitely takes the W in this video, and that's who I think would win. Now, a lot of people have preferred me to put these characters in certain scenarios and have them meet up at specific places, but I think it doesn't really matter where Alpha Peter and Alpha Derek fight. I think Alpha Peter beats Derek as an alpha 9 times out of 10. Especially if Peter's transformed. Derek would probably have an easier time fighting him if Peter didn't transform and he was still in his human state. But once Peter transforms, there's nothing Derek can do to take out Alpha Peter. I mean, Derek can do what he usually does, try to utilize his environment, maybe take off some like tree branches or you know, try to find some rocks or whatever, and you know, use them to fight, not throw them, but you know what I mean, like have them bundled up in his hand and stuff, and try to like use that to, I guess, produce extra force with his punches and stuff like that. So yeah, just trying to give Derek a few ways he could probably handle himself against Alpha Peter. But I definitely think that Alpha Peter takes Derek 9 times out of 10 in every encounter they would possibly have. But that's who I think wins this video, and that's the victor. Alpha Peter wins this matchup by a long shot. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Also comment down below who you think would win, Alpha Peter or Alpha Derek. Also, like I mentioned before at the start of the video, don't forget to check out Godzilla versus the Incredible Hulk. And a lot of people were like, well, Comics Hulk would beat Godzilla. No, I specified which versions I'm using in the title of the video. I'm using MonsterVerse Godzilla, which is Godzilla from Godzilla 2014 to Godzilla vs. Kong. And I'm using the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of the Hulk, which is from the Incredible Hulk all the way to Avengers Endgame. So yeah, don't forget to go check out that video. Link to my other channel, Black, will be in the description down below, so you guys can go watch that video. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and that other channel and turn on post notifications for both, so you never miss a future upload from me. I'm Jade's Corner. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity as always, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.